On the 9th of December, MSG and B3i announced a brand new partnership. But what does this mean for the industry? We thought, what better way to explore this than to invite two guests who have been heavily involved in launching this partnership. I'd like to introduce Bernhard Lang, member of the board for MSG, and John Carolin, CEO of B3i. Welcome both. I'd like to just read a really short summary just to position the partnership itself before we get into the questions. So the summary is this: the partnership aims to accelerate the development of reinsurance solutions based on distributed ledger technology. And starting next year, B3i and MSG will set up an innovation laboratory, which will enable easy participation in the entire innovation process from idea to minimum viable product. So onto our first question. I mean, that's it in a nutshell for the partnership, but I really want to get under the skin of what that means. So Bernhard, would you mind giving us a short overview of this great news?
Yes, so we work with B3i already for quite a while. I think we started working with each other, started liking each other, and saw more and more potential in the partnership. And now we made the next logical step to make it a strategic partnership, include some strategic elements. And these elements, on the one hand side, connect our both communities. Yeah, B3i is a large customer community, and also MSG has a large reinsurance customer community. And connecting these two worlds together to make it larger, create a reinsurance ecosystem around that. And the main elements, what we've discussed, is of course a collaboration on the technology side. That we work really how technology can work with each other, leveraging DLT technology, but also other digital key technologies, and collaborate on co-innovation, because co-innovation is the key to success in future, and then also that's the door to new innovative products and new solutions, what we jointly want to tackle.
And John, did you want to add anything to that?
Yes, so I think I'd say something very similar. That's a sign, I think, of a good partnership. We're very aligned, and for B3i, we want to have partners that complement what we do. We're a relatively young organization with some core competencies within DLT, and in MSG we have a partner that has a large customer base, a large overlap. And we believe that DLT integrated into the solutions that they offer and embedded into new and innovative offerings is ultimately really good for the insurance industry. So it's as Bernhard alluded to, we've been working together for some time and built trust. MSG has been a delivery partner for ours. We've done a POC around integration, and we're taking the next step in this relationship in forging the strategic partnership, which we're very excited about.
I couldn't agree more. This is a fantastic partnership, great collaboration. That leads me on to the next question. What's next? What are the goals for B3i and MSG? I'll go to John first.
So if I go like back to basics, smart reinsurance contracts on ledger will allow deterministic elements of contracts to be automated, massively reducing administration. And MSG has SAP Reinsurance Management customer base for which this is really relevant. And working together, we believe we can realize value for our customers more effectively, ultimately. What is more, our combined perspectives allow us to accelerate bringing innovative solutions to market.
Yep, absolutely great. And I think that we'll get onto customer value more in a second as well. But before we do that, Bernhard, do you have some thoughts on the goals and ambitions for this partnership between B3i and MSG?
Yes, so we want to somehow make our solution offering more attractive in a collaborative model together with B3i. So our reinsurance solution is installed more than 60 times all over the world. And right now, collaboration is key. As John said, now the big efficiency gains are in the collaboration, having central contract information, smart contracts based on a DLT technology, automating accounting processes. These are the big goals where we believe our customers and the consortium of B3i will see the biggest value in our cooperation, and where we believe we can really generate something that's very valuable for our customer base.
Great. And so I know full well that B3i and MSG have been talking and working together for a while, but why now? Why does the partnership? Why did we decide to launch the partnership now?
I think technology has evolved. B3i started already far before us, working with DLT technology. The whole business model is based on DLT technology, and right now is the right time to adopt. So I think we have a very strong administration system, and now we have to adopt digital key technologies. DLT is one of them, machine learning, artificial intelligence. These are things that we can combine also with our joint offerings. And timing is right, technology is ready, it's stable. We have first use cases that prove we can generate value, and that's why the time is exactly correct.
And John, your thoughts on timing at the moment?
So I have a lot of thoughts on timing, but I'll try and keep them short. You know, we B3i has a vision for the future where we see this technology combining with others that is transformational for the insurance industry. But as an entrepreneur at heart, you always question like timing. Is the timing right for anything that you're doing? There are many stories of people with great ideas that get timing wrong. And you know, we don't just have this vision. We've been, as Bernhard said, we've been working at it for a long time, and we're shaping the future. We're building we don't talk about a vision, we're building the building blocks, and we're making it happen. So we're kind of driving the timing. We're at the forefront of demonstrating that the technology is capable, the question marks around it have been answered, and now we're seeking to drive adoption, and doing that. And I think you can't really tell how quickly this transformation is going to happen. Is it going to be in 5 years? Is it going to be in 10 years? And I think in our partnerships with MSG, we actually sort of diversify away from some of that risk, because MSG has an existing customer base with an install base of SAP Reinsurance Management, and working with them, we can today deliver benefits through integration. And the Innovation Lab is about the future. It's about creating the next generation of products that are built with DLT embedded in its core. And so we're able to generate benefits for the customer today and in the future as they go on this journey in adopting this technology. And that for us is really something important, because we don't want to simply be selling a vision. We want people to realize and feel value as soon as possible, because that is ultimately how we accelerate the adoption of this technology.
Bernhard, over to you. Can you tell us about the integration between SAP Reinsurance Management and B3i?
Yes, we have already 2 use cases where we adopted B3i technology. One with a partner, that's RitaBlock. That's a partner app, so to say, based on B3i for the exchange of accounting information. So from one reinsurance system through RitaBlock to another reinsurance system in an immutable way. That's our first use case. Yeah, we have a second example where we have an integration between the SAP Reinsurance module, that is our reinsurance solution, that starts in B3i. The treaty is created there, and on the right-hand side, we see how it arrives in FSRI with the section structure, with the individual layers. So exactly how it was set up on B3i will be automatically transferred to the SAP Reinsurance module. If we have more participants, we can set up a smart contract in that way, originating in B3i and then distributed to the market participants, to a cedent, to a reinsurer, and ensure that they all look at the same single source of truth, that we can track changes in an immutable way. So when you modify the treaty, that automatically the administration systems on the cedent and the reinsurer sides are updated. So with this example, you see perfectly the advantages and the administration advantage, and that comes with our partnership solution.
Thank you, Bernhard, for that quick explanation of the SAP Reinsurance Management integration with B3i Re. But let's move it on to just telling me a little bit more about the value this partnership brings to the industry. I mean, the real question is, why should customers care about this? You've given us a quick example there on that video, Bernhard, but I'd like to go to John first and maybe just give us a view on why should customers really care.
Thank you, Red. So from my perspective, to really unlock the power of DLT, which brings us a single immutable source of truth, we need to put it in people's hands. And what we've just seen in that video is integration that puts it in people's hands. It's not a separate system, and people can use it. And so to really realize value, and by value I mean reducing reconciliation differences between different data sources, matching unallocated cash that arises because of that, it needs to be integrated into existing IT landscapes to avoid this parallel world. And then when we move beyond that to fully unleash its transformational capability, it needs to be embedded into new solutions. So as I alluded to before, this partnership really builds a bridge that allows people to sweat their existing investment in IT in the short term, but in the medium term, it allows them to step into a new world of transformational innovation that leverages that single source of the truth, that enables new types of insurance products that deal with detailed and granular real-time information that can be trusted because it comes through that single source of the truth. And that bridge that we build today from integrated solutions through to embedded solutions, DLT embedded solutions, lets our joint customers experience a value at all steps along that journey. It's not just about selling a vision of the convergence of all these technologies. It's about making it real very, very soon, and then taking on people on a journey where, for their business stakeholders, they can demonstrate ROI and go through the change management that can allow us to get to this future that unleashes the potential of these and other technologies.
Thank you, John. Bernhard, the same question for you. Why should customers really care about this? What's the value that they're going to derive from this partnership?
Yes. So our goal is really to complement our current offering, give our customers access to key technology like DLT, like machine learning, create value immediately. So it's something that's available now. And we can work with our customers, we can create business scenarios, we can create new products, we can leverage that technology, and we can create value now. It's not the process of years. It's something where we would like to work with our customers in the innovation lab, work on new scenarios, and give them immediately the benefit and the value. Of course, what John said, single source of truth, that's so important to the industry. If you see the manual processes that are in place right now, and if you see the potential of the saving potential and the efficiency gain potential that comes with that solution, that's massive. So I believe our customer base will be very interested in that, and through the speed of innovation and availability and stability of technology, we are able to deliver value quicker than everybody else in the market. And this combination of these two very strong partners and technology expertise will be hopefully appreciated by our customer base. First feedback is very good, so we are very optimistic that we are on the right track.
Absolutely, and I think you touched on it there. That brings me right up to our last question. You talked about innovation, you've talked about speed, not taking years. Part of this announcement was that MSG and B3i are announcing the launch of an innovation laboratory. So I wanted to hear from you guys. Who is this for, and what will it deliver? Bernhard?
Yes, innovation, open innovation, where we invite our customer base, will be key for future success. We strongly believe working with our clients on concrete use cases in a design thinking environment, in an innovation lab, developing MVPs jointly, but not stopping there, really integrating it with their existing landscape, leveraging technology in combination with the innovation process, is extremely powerful. And we believe that this is the new way of collaboration when it comes to the setup and the creation of new solutions. and we're very happy to work with B3i together in our innovation labs. Hopefully also personally in innovation labs soon, because unfortunately the year 2020 was a full virtual year when it comes to co-innovation. So in a virtual space, but also in a personal space, we believe that through a co-innovation in innovation labs, we can create that value, define the use cases, and also deliver them. And that's also very important. We can execute. Yeah, we can work on these future solutions, but we can also develop these solutions, operate these solutions, and deliver it to our customers. And that makes this combination so unique.
I can see the passion there for that innovation as well. And John, I know it's something that's close to your heart as well. What does this mean for you and for B3i and MSG?
Yeah, so I'm very excited, and like, what is this for? Who's this for? Ultimately, it's for our customers. We want to create value for them, and you've heard me say this before, Red. Blockchain or DLT is a team sport, and in a way, B3i is founded as a consortium, is mutualizing this technology, this network technology, for the benefit of the industry. And so we have many stakeholders. We have the ability to bring stakeholders together, and to bring stakeholders together with the right people in the right environment and the right methodologies to innovate is what this lab is all about. And so, we bring together like German design thinking and innovation and Swiss quality and lots of customers and the right technology to work on multi-party solutions. And so I'm excited about the use cases that we will generate. And then, also that execution is really important to me. So I'm excited about then making them a reality for our customers.
Absolutely. And speaking of execution, something to remind people listening that this will be live in Q1 2021. We'll obviously have more information on the MSG and B3i websites nearer the time. It will initially be a virtual setting due to current conditions, depending on travel, etc. But I can assure you it's going to be a great success. So all that leaves me to say is thank you both. Any final parting words, Bernhard?
Thank you, Red, for the interview today. It was a pleasure. We're excited about the partnership, and we're very convinced that this will be a big success, and our customer base will appreciate it.
Great, absolutely. And John, final words?
Yes, so I'm sure you can sense by the rapport that we have. We've been working together for a while, and I think it's not just Bernhard and myself, but really like our organizations have been working together for a while. And like any good relationships, I think they're built on trust, and that's something that we've established in the ways that we've worked together, and we've sort of ratcheted that up over the last few months. And I'm really excited about the solid foundations that we've built for this partnership, so that we can together really bring mutual benefits for our stakeholders and the insurance industry at large. So I'm really excited about the prospects of the Innovation Lab early next year, and this growing to become a very meaningful relationship for both MSG, ourselves, and our customers.
Great, thank you both so much. And as I said before, more information is available on b3i.tech and on the MSG website. And as you said, we'll make more announcements about the Innovation Laboratory nearer the time. So thank you both.
Thank you, Red, and thank you, Bernhard.
Thank you, Red. Thank you, John. Looking forward to you next year in person.